Hey, don't be so harsh on yourself. You went through a lot of hard stuff. Listen, Stalactite, no one is perfect. No one ever was. Not even us guardians. When I was a child, my life was mostly good, but it did have its rough edges. When I was very young, the fake realm guy raided our home. Mom rescued me and Sunset, but unfortunately I bore the brunt of all the chaos. I got shot in the stomach by an old rifle and nearly died. To avoid massive blood loss, Jewel Labs gave me basilisk DNA, which saved my life and gave me my shape-shifting and magic draining abilities. Except it came with some downsides. When I was a kid, my family and I often struggled to make ends meet. So we weren't exactly well off until we moved to Jewel. To Jewel Springs. At the school I went to, when the kids heard about what happened, I was relentlessly teased and bullied for it. I felt terrible. Once I lost my cool with this one kid and drained his magic out of anger. I got taken to the office, and fortunately I was able to return the kid's powers back. But he got a warning for provoking me. Unfortunately, one of the teachers told me that if I kept bothering people, I'd get detention. That made me feel even worse. In order to hide my pain, I put up a facade of a strong-willed rebel. My school had some pretty nice mutant kids, but due to the pressure I put on myself and the pressure put on me by the bully kids, I tried to join them, turned my friends away, and was ruthless. I said things I don't think I can take back now. Purposefully put myself through a lot of pain, calling myself a loser if I backed down and if I got a wound from a scraped knee. I didn't do anything to it. If anything, I tried to make it bleed more, thinking I deserved what I went through. It wasn't until my mom witnessed the extent of this years-long situation that I stopped preventing my wounds from healing. My past comes back to haunt me. And even though people are very nice to me now, those memories are still painful to talk about. I have love to give to people, but sometimes it's hard when I run into old friends, thinking they might still see me as the bully I used to be. I became a teacher for many reasons. This is one of them. It's why I wanted to help the troubled kids, both the bullies and the victims. All those old memories, even though they were years ago, still hurt so much. When my mother found out about what I was going through, she was very disappointed. Both in the kids at school, their parents for not educating them, and in me for getting angry, hurting people, and not standing up for myself. But I was never grounded. Instead, she talked to me for a long time. I cried as I poured out my feelings. The anger at myself for everything I did. The fear at what I thought the kids would do to me if they found out they were told on. And the hatred I had for my own identity. It will always be a part of me. I was only a kid at the time, but I never knew that this part of me is what makes me who I am. Things can change. We can change. It takes a long time, but it's worth it. All you need is to be hopeful.